answering the most asked questions in the social media management field. One, is a social media manager to create content for the brand they are working with? The simple answer is no. It is not your duty to be the face of the brand. However, as a social media manager, you can, which is you're doubling as a content creator. So that means your role is now social media manager and content creator. But if you get hired by a brand to be a social media manager, it is not your duty. You are not supposed to do it, but you can't do it if it is a service you offer and you like to do. So you charge them for social media management and content creation. Two, is a social media manager responsible for sales? I think this is one of the most asked questions. The direct answer is no. You are not responsible for sales as a social media manager. However, what you do impacts sales. Let me explain. Before somebody purchases a product or a service, the process they go through is awareness, knowing about the product, having interest in the product, then considering, should I buy, should I not buy, before they eventually buy. Now, social media managers impact this in the sense that the content you create on social media, if it goes viral, reaches the target audience, they'll see it, they'll come to the page, and from there, if there's already enough content that answers a lot of the questions they have, they'll be like, oh, okay, let me give it a try, and they buy. You see that your work as a social media manager has already impacted sales. You've helped them gain sales through your work, but are you directly responsible for it? No. It is not your duty to be tracking sales. You are not going to be queried for, oh, we didn't have sales this month, you didn't do it. Is not your duty. However, what you do impacts it. So I don't know how to explain this so much, but all you need to know is you're not going to be queried that, oh, why didn't we have sales this month? However, some small brands do it, but in a very big team that understand the difference between a social media manager and a salesperson, you won't be queried for it, but your work actually impacts sales. If a brand social media is superb, it is on point, the content are on point, yes, what you do might generate sales for the brand, but it is not your duty to be in charge of sales. You are not the one that is supposed to be thinking of lead generation strategies and all of that, except you are doubling as a salesperson for the brand. So social media managers, it is not your duty, but your work impacts sales. Are you supposed to design graphics and edit videos for brand? The simple answer is no. A social media manager is not responsible for designing graphics or editing videos. However, if you have the skill, you can also offer it. That's the thing about social media management. It's just like if you have a bricklayer that can paint, right? It is not when you hire him, when you hire a bricklayer, you're hiring him to build the house, to put the blocks and do everything. But if you now find that, oh, this bricklayer can actually paint, oh good, I need someone that can paint already, so if you can paint, let me hire you to paint. And you find out that, oh, you can also tile the house, okay, let me hire you to tile. Oh, this person can also do the roofing, fine, let me hire him to do the roofing. Do you get it? Is because brands need all of these things. As a social media manager, you need content, you need graphics, you need all of these things. So if they can find all of this in one person, perfect, because they need it. But if you are a social media, it is not required. Of course, they are not expecting that a painter should come and be the one to do artistic frames for them. But if they find out that the person that painted their house also does frames that they can use to decorate, people like, oh, you can decorate, okay, come and do it for us. That is exactly how it works. So if you can design, if you can edit, and you want to offer these skills, you can offer it, but you are going to charge for it. That is the mistake that a lot of you make, because if you just go there and you do social media management, you do design, you do editing, you do it for brands, all in the title of being a social media manager. That is not how it is done. You are a social media manager, and that is not what you are responsible for. This is why I always tell people, before you learn social media management, learn what your actual role in a company is, so that you can know what you are bringing to the table, you know what you are offering to these brands, you know what your description is, your job description is. And if you are going out of it, you know that, oh, I can do this thing, but it is not what my role is about. I am only doing this thing because I have the skill and I want to offer it. Are you supposed to grow a following, like a brand followers on social media? The answer is yes. Yes. If you're managing a page, of course the followers has to grow, because I mean, if the followers are not growing, right, let me now explain this well. It might not be a very valuable metric, but it is also a valuable metric. What do I mean? If your goal is sales, one, the process that you follow is, oh, people get to know about you and they're like, oh, I like this content, I like this content, they follow. From following, they're following the content, they eventually buy. So followers is also an indication of something. It's an indication that what you are doing is working. It might not be a very sustainable metric. If you have followers, it does not directly convert to sales. If you have followers, it does not directly convert to engagement. Of course, we all know that. But yes, if you're handling a page, the followers should grow. The bitter truth, yes, the followers should grow, yes, but it might not, it might not be the metric that they will be holding you by. It might not be the standard metric for whatever goal you want to achieve. But yes, the followers should grow. Yes, the followers should grow, but it does not have to be one rapid growth, like 1 million followers in a day, 1,000 followers in a day. But of course, over time there should be increase in the number of followers of the brand you're following. Should you buy followers? No, don't buy followers. What's the point of buying followers? The essence of a brand, the essence of establishing a brand is so that you can get sales. That's the end result of whatever brand you are establishing. Buying followers, is it going to lead to that sales? No. But with real followers, there's an opportunity, there's a possibility that over time they are of course going to convert into buying followers, engaging followers. That is the point. So if you are buying followers, the only thing you are doing is decorating your profile, and Instagram will ban you. Instagram will ban. They might not catch you now, but wait till the day they catch you. Uncle Mark will ban. Is it Mark? They will ban you. They will ban you. So please don't buy followers. There is no point. You are just deceiving yourself, right? You're just deceiving yourself. You want your numbers to look big, but there's no results going inside the company. You're just buying the followers to look big. And of course, it is not good for your account. It is not good for your account. So yes, go organic or run ads, but don't buy followers. If you have more questions, send them. You can put them in the comment section. I'm going to answer them. But these are the questions I can remember top of my head that a lot of people ask me, and I hope I answered all of these questions well. Thank you guys so much for the love of my last video. Like, I woke up to 16 subscribers. Like, thank you guys so much. I'm really grateful. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, follow, share, subscribe. Okay, it's not follow, it's subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe. Thank you so much. I love you. Abianto.